What's up, y'all? We are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you guys for tuning back in again. In case you didn't know, my name is Yapo Garvin, and this is day 47, guys. It's day 47 of posting every day. So we posted every day for 46 days. Today is day 47, and if this is you guys' first time joining us, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. Watch this video all the way through, because we're here to get monetized on this channel. If you clicked on, that's probably what you guys are trying to do as well. If not for that, you guys are just trying to gain some motivation so that you can pursue whatever type of goals you have going on in your life. Trying to stay focused, trying to get some things accomplished. Like you said, if you're trying to get some passive income, if you are trying to overcome some boundaries in your life, get to the next plateau, whatever the case may be, that's what we're here for. That's what we do on this channel. This channel started a little while back with the hopes to get monetized and just inspire and motivate people to do not only that, but to just become greater versions of themselves. Like, we're literally in the pursuit of greatness here, guys. On all realms. We're trying to get more money in our pockets. Excuse me. Get hair out of our eye. I don't know what that is in my eye, but it's in there. But yeah, guys, we're trying to get some more money in our pockets, some hair out of our eyes, whatever the case may be, guys. We're just trying to elevate ourselves. We are trying to elevate ourselves. We're trying to become that best version of ourselves. So yeah, with that being said, guys, just want to tell you a little bit about my day. And you guys probably have some challenges in your day. You got some good things to report, and you also have some things to reflect on as well. Hopefully you guys are doing some self-reflection and some outward reflection as well, and looking back over your day and seeing what happened in your day, how you responded to them, where you can get better, how people responded to you, analyzing those moments, seeing whether or not there were things that you could have changed or done better in those moments. Not necessarily, as far as like changing in those moments, things you could have added to it or taken out of it, is what I mean. Today we had a patio buyout, so the entire patio was shut down all day long. I wasn't on the party. I'm glad of that, because I did not want to be on another party right now, which they're cool. I actually like the parties. I actually do really well at the parties. But it was nice to kind of just be out the way and, deal with a couple different tables. Excuse me. And, try to avoid that structure a little bit and kind of have fun and relax. And that was towards the end of the night. We actually, like I said, I had worked a double today, so the morning shift was pretty okay. It wasn't a whole lot of people in there. It was pretty slow, actually. So we only made like $55. It's okay. But we made up for it later on in the night. We made about $260 in the later end of the night. So that was all right. So we came away from there with a little bit over $300. So I'm not mad at that at all. Some days is better, some days is worse. So yeah, but we have some great guests. We Had a really good day. Not too much I can complain about that. Life presented some challenges outside of that don't really want to necessarily air out right now openly to that extent. But I think that I handled them the best way that I could, even though they were kind of bothersome. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset about it, but I just tried to deal with it accordingly, man. Try to breathe through it, not overreact, and just take it as it came. So yeah, it's one of those things, man, where you just can't necessarily feed into those moments, because you do want to keep a control of your emotions. You don't want to let your emotions rule you. And when I was younger, you get into situations where you may let your emotions rule you. And I came from an environment where there was a lot of different stimuli. It's a lot of different provocative people, and a lot of different provocative situations that might cause you to react and act on your emotions. But it's not the way life is, man. You gotta think you're gonna encounter those issues, those provocative people. You're gonna be provoked by different situations in your life, and you definitely want to be able to be in control in those moments. You don't want to be a person that's losing control. And that's a daily effort. It's a daily effort. It's a choice. It's a choice. So I think I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back, because given the situation that I dealt with today, I think that I handled it very well. Calm, cool, and collectively, actually. So, guys, just try not to feed into those situations, guys. Trust me, I know that it can be hard. I know this, guys. I know. Because some people are just kind of disrespectful, right? And some people do and say things. I don't know if they expect a reaction out of you, or they expect you to react like they might, and then they just kind of project that into the situation. And then when you seemingly are acting like they want you to act, or they thought you might, they perceive you to maybe act like, then they react as well. It's like a loaded gun. It's like baiting you into a situation. So I didn't give that bag up. And I think I handled myself very well. So I think that my future self is looking at myself today and smiling at me, saying like, okay, you handled that properly. And that's kind of where I gauge my present day on, whether or not my future self, meaning the person that I see myself being in the future, and the person that I'm growing towards, I feel as if that I feel like my future self is looking at myself like, okay, you did a very good job, especially given the circumstances. So, guys, don't let those people that are just kind of provocative just draw you out of whatever path you're on. That was quick. I just hit that. I don't know, maybe it's getting kind of hot. But I wish I had better lighting in here, guys. That's all I have is the dome light and whatever outside light is coming in. But either way, we're gonna rock with it. But yeah, guys, like I said, I feel like that was a good triumph for today. We made some money. We definitely stayed in our zone. We try to stay as zen as possible. Keep the vibes high, There was a lot of different situations, a couple different situations. Some people were saying, making comments, I got an overwhelmingly gracious compliment from one of my guests. They were on their way out the door, but they turned around and found me, and they just complimented me on how I engaged with not only them but the other guests that I had at the time, and said that I gave them great service. And I hear this often, guys. I hear this often, and you know, this is one person that never hesitates to try to take little shots at me. Like, they hear a lot of the time when I get compliments and stuff like that, and then they just pop out of nowhere and make a little snide comment. Like, oh, you're Mr. Congeniality today. And I'm like, what? So, in that moment, I just kind of let them know, like, I was like, oh, you think so? I was like, oh, you must have heard what, the person said. He's like, yeah, I wish I hadn't, but I did. And then went on to further try to tear me down about the Yelp reviews that I had that were like, they were huge, They were huge. It were glowing Yelp reviews, which I pride myself on because I consciously make these choices and these efforts to present myself a certain way. And it's not a misrepresentation of who I am. It's just who I am. And in the right circumstances, I'm allowed to be that person. Myself shines through. I can't do nothing to help that, guys. It is what it is, So, I let him know, like, well, I was candid with him as well, just like I am with you guys. I was like, well, it's a conscious effort. It's a conscious effort. It's like, I told him, like, I know you guys might have heard this reference before, but you have two wolves inside you, and it depends on which one you feed, is which one grows the most, right? All right. So you feed the wolf, you feed that wolf that's, feeding off its emotions and, kind of recklessly emoting and losing its temper and find itself needing to respond to negativity or be negative. Or you have the other wolf that's positive, kind, caring, giving, gentle, understanding. I believe, and a lot of people believe that we have both wolves inside of us, right? And it depends on which one you nurture, is, determines which one becomes the bigger wolf. The more nurtured wolf, the more well-fed one. So I shared that analogy with him and let him know, like, no, I don't think that, because he said something like, he even responded to that with, like, oh, like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And I just further reiterated, like, no, I feel like we all have, different parts of ourselves in us. We're human. And then I responded with a situation that he had shared with me where he said he lost his temper in traffic and flipped the guy off and honked at him or something like that. He lost his cool. And I don't think he expected me to remember that conversation, but we literally had this conversation, and I try to coach this guy through a lot of different situations that he brings up with understanding. But I feel like he never hesitates to take the time to tear me down. So, guys, it's just other people's preconceived notions about you that you can't necessarily get away from. So I want to encourage you guys to not feed into that negativity, because you most definitely can respond to that and let them draw you back into places you're walking away from, or cause you to nurture that wolf that you don't want to be the biggest wolf, that you don't want to nourish. that you don't want to uh, give a voice to. We're all human, guys. Like, I'm sure all of you guys have lost your temper, or all you guys have done things that you don't necessarily think is or handle things the best way you thought you should, or maybe you just want to be a better, more loving individual, and certain things make you pull back from that, right? So, in that situation, I could handle that a million different ways, guys. I could have, you know, gave him a different type of energy, right? I could have been rude to him, or, unkind. But I chose to give that man some love, Give that man some love and teach him a lesson so that he can take that away from there and maybe teach it to his child, like his daughter. He has a daughter, and he's older than me. But the way he was handling that situation was kind of lesser. And, I don't know. So, guys, just feed the wolf that you want to become the most prevalent wolf, that alpha wolf. Feed that one that you want to become the alpha. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do, despite how people perceive me, despite the negativity that people want to bring your way to kind of draw you into spaces where, sorry guys, getting a little noisy out there. But despite how people try to provoke you into being something that you're not, or something you're trying to step away from, I want to encourage you guys to all be who you want to be and not allow those things, because they're really just challenges, guys. They're really just challenges. If you want to become stronger, you got to lift weight. If you want to become smarter, you have to read books. You have to challenge yourself, right? So I take all these as challenges, guys. Oh, it's really busy on this rooftop, guys. I am astonished. I had no idea that it would be this busy up here. I mean, my God. And they're just doing some odd things. So yeah, guys. But yeah, those were the challenges that I was faced with today. And it was, like I said, that's just me talking directly about one situation and kind of like vaguely about other situations. And, I think your boy handled it with stride. So that's all I can say about that, guys. But nevertheless, guys, we are here for not only that, guys, not only trying to give some motivation and encouragement to you guys if you're sorting through those things in your life that might be trying to pull you back into spaces you're not trying to be. Let's talk about the places we are trying to be. Like, guys, we try to spread joy every day, even when we don't have the most joyful things going on in our lives. That stuff is reciprocal. That stuff spreads like wildfire, as you can see by the comments left by my tables. And that wasn't the only situation, man. All the tables that I had tonight, they were very courteous. They were very giving and very happy with their service. So I'm happy. I'm happy with the person that I outwardly presented. I'm happy with all that, and I don't hide from those tables either. I am both sides of me at those tables. And if the conversation gets deep enough, I also let them know, like, hey, this is where I'm from, this is what I've overcome, and this is who I'm trying to be and what I could be. And we're all the same. You never know who needs to hear that we're all the same. Like, I need to hear that sometimes. Like, we're all the same. You the same as me. You have struggles in your life. I have struggles in my life. I don't care if you're a doctor, a lawyer, you know, a dog trainer. We all have struggles in our lives, people. We are all the same. If it was the end of the world tomorrow and all the social status was eliminated, we will all be the same. We'd all have to rely on each other. We'd all be dealing with the same issues. So, we all lose people. We all, want to be successful, at least most of us. So, we all the same, guys. But, so we handled that with grace, humility, and we moved forward. We moved past it, y'all. We had a great day. I had a great day. Really good day. But nevertheless, guys, we all here to make some money, guys. We all want to be, I'm not just on here just to preach. I'm not just on here just to share my story. I'm not on here just to make money. They're all together, they're all together as one. I'm here for all this. And if you guys are here for those same things, I want to share with you a little bit what I'm trying to do. Like I said, if this is your first time tuning in, I'm sure you tune in for a reason. You might be just trying to get monetized on YouTube. That was the thing that kind of set me on fire, was trying to get monetized on YouTube. So from what I learned is that you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, and you can get monetized. That's not that far off, people. So help your boy out, subscribe, share this bad boy so we can do that. I want to do that not only for me, guys. I want to show the rest of the world and my future self, that's probably smiling at me right now for constantly getting on here. Some days it is, you might feel like it's a little difficult to get on here, but just get in front of the camera, guys. If that's what you want to do, that's your goal. You can only achieve your goal by consistency. That's how anything is achieved. Consistency, consistency, consistency. So if you're trying to become a creator that's monetized on YouTube, you have to be consistent, guys. It's just not going to happen overnight, guys. It's just not. And sometimes it may happen overnight, but it definitely did not happen for me overnight. So I'm going to continue to stay consistent and keep posting these videos daily. So, what can I say other than keep getting in front of the camera and try to be strategic with your videos. Me, I haven't really figured out an exact strategy. I've tried a couple different things. You look back at the videos, you'll see me, just vlogging my day more or less. You'll see me door dashing, and I'll say this, guys. The door dashing is it's really to motivate you guys, because I know that when I was before I got on YouTube, it wasn't that long ago, guys. But when I first got into town, I Ubered for, I think it was the first 8 months that I was here, and that was the way I supported myself and my in my early time here. And it took a toll on my vehicle and everything, but I was also grateful for it. But sometimes you don't get you're not motivated to do it, you know what I mean? And now I'm just doing it so that I can make some extra money and help keep things stabilized so that I can make this move and be in a comfortable position when I make this move. So I know a lot of people out there are doing the exact same thing. So I do the vlogs, the daily vlogs, and the YouTube or the DoorDash vlogs. just to motivate you guys and inspire you guys, you know. I think that all of these things inclusively, excuse me, I think all of these things inclusively all equate to a certain thing, which is if you have goals, you have to pursue them. You got to actively pursue them. You got to go hard, you know, go hard or go home. You know, I ain't going home. Home is in Michigan. I ain't going home. I ain't going home no time soon unless it's to visit. And I love my family. Family, I love y'all. But I ain't coming home no time soon. And that's just because it's such a big world out here, guys. And I'll be damned if I sit my whole life and wonder what if. I just can't do it. I've never been that type of person. My friends and family know that about me. I've never been the type to just be like, all right, let me just, no. Maybe for a while, but once I figure out that there's more out there to get and I know how to get it, I start going. I kind of obsess about it, actually. So right now I'm a little bit obsessed, but I think obsession is a good thing. I really do. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I feel like you guys should do. Not necessarily obsessed, but you do have to give a bit of obsession to it, guys. If you're trying to be consistent, you got to kind of obsess about it. Because Lord knows, you know, after 4 doubles, guys, and posting every day for 46 days, like, your boy didn't necessarily want to sit down and make a video. I was kind of like, what exactly am I going to say? What are people going to want to hear? You know, the views have kind of slowed down a little bit. The subscribers have kind of slowed down a little bit. And that's just me being completely transparent. But, you know, that can be a little demotivating at times. And sometimes you might just want to just get off the clock and just go clock out, right? So you do have to be diligent, guys. You got to be, you know, you got to want this, guys. I want this. I want this more than almost anything right now. You know, almost anything. But it's up there, guys. It is up there. But I want this apartment, guys. So that's one thing I did want to talk to you guys about. I need y'all to put the prayers up for your boy, because their office is closed on Mondays. But I did fill out the application and everything, and I'm just did some verification as well, sent my license over. So now I'm just waiting to hear back from these people. And I pray that Tuesday when they get into the office, they'll get all my stuff, send it over, do the little verification, whatever needs to be done. And I'll have some answers on whether or not I can move in as soon as possible. Give them my proof of income and all that stuff. So send those prayers up for your boy. You know, send the prayers up for your boy, because this would be a pivotal move for me, and I really need this peace and solitude in my life. And this just the launch pad for everything else that happens this year. You know, this is only it's only March. It's only the beginning of March. So guys, send those prayers up for your boy. That's all I can say, because I'm really hopeful. I got my fingers crossed. I've been praying, you know, asking God to just keep me on the right path mentally, help me get this apartment, everything, guys, just to avoid the negativity that I've been going through. And yeah, it's just trying to take these positive steps into the future, guys. That's really what all of this is about. All of this is for. This is not just for nothing. Like, this is multi-purpose, not only for me, but for y'all. So send those prayers up, y'all. And let's keep on pursuing these goals, guys. Like I said, get on YouTube. If you want to be a YouTube creator, get on there. Be consistent, guys. Post daily. Daily, 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 daily. put you into that algorithm. YouTube is in easy mode, guys. That's what everybody's saying. Easy mode, YouTube. So I believe that because there's no way, like I said, I should have gained all these subscribers in just such a short time. And it's almost a new subscriber every day. I don't think I got one yesterday, but the day before I did. You know, the day before that I did. Day before that I did. Some days it's 2, some days it's 3. But get on there, guys. Like I said, you know, if you can only catch a fish, you put the line in the water. You gotta put the line in the water. You gotta get out there and fish to catch them. So, guys, just try to be in your purpose, guys. Don't worry about the people that are, you know, aren't there for you. Don't worry about the people that are trying to kick you while you are trying to grow. Forget trying to kick you while you're down. People that kick you while you're trying to grow. You know, don't worry about them. There's something unhappy with them inside themselves. Because otherwise, you know, if I was trying to grow and I still try to uplift people that are kicking me, you know, while I'm trying to grow, where are they at, like, mentally? Like, where are you at if you're kicking me while I'm trying to grow? While I'm growing, it's not even a try, it's just active growth. So, you know, you can't worry about people that are, some people aren't going to reciprocate the same thing you're giving. And it may not be, I don't think it's their fault. I just think they lack the ability. You know, you can't expect a penguin to fly. They just don't have the ability. You know, yeah, it's a bird. Yeah, we both birds. But penguins can't fly, y'all. They can't fly, y'all. So it's like, it's just expecting things out of people that don't have the ability to give them. You know, don't become disappointed or upset with those things because, like I said, they just lack the ability. So with that being said, y'all, get on YouTube, get started with your channel, be consistent, be diligent. If you're growing out of things, growing towards greater things, or just trying to improve on what's already there, guys, actively pursue that. Don't worry about the people that might try to paint you as something else. Don't worry about the people that perceive things and draw their own conclusions. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about the people that lack the ability to reciprocate what you have and what you're about. Don't look at the people that are intimidated by your greatness, and don't look and worry about the people that are intimidated by your potential. Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share this bad boy. And if you feel froggy, guys, I'll be dropping a new video every day without fail. This is day 47. If you feel froggy, hop on over to that notification bell. Ring that bell, guys. I will be dropping a new video every day. Maybe more than once a day. We'll see how things go. I got a little free time tomorrow. Not a little free time, but I do have to go and tour this apartment tomorrow. So I'll probably tap in with you guys either before, during, or after and let you know how it went. So guys, hit that notification bell if you want to get these videos as soon as they drop. I'll see y'all back again tomorrow for day 48. So peace, love, and I'll check y'all out tomorrow.